appreciate that. Certainly my pleasure and honor to be here. One team.
One dream.
Got a lot of people from Oregon in the house. Appreciate that. And first, of course, I'd like to thank Mr. and Mrs. Stonecipher for your commitment, your dedication, your integrity, and for coming to Oregon, recognized one of the top states in the nation. The leadership of the company, certainly, both in the field and at the company itself. The group marketing department is really an honor to serve as your vice president for group marketing in Oregon. Our law firms and really our Northwest prepaid legal family, the support that I've had from all the leadership in our area. It's just great to work with such a great group of professionals. I'd like to introduce my wife, Laura, Will the Joy Citizen of the Year for Wilsonville, as well as, you know, they say luck is when preparation meets opportunity, and I've been preparing for this opportunity pretty much my whole life. So I'd like to have her say a few words.
Thank you so much. I want to thank Prepaid Legal for giving my husband the opportunity to be one of the best stay-at-home dads on the planet. Mike quit his full-time job 2 months before I had our first child. I'm a chiropractor that I work 20 hours a week doing chiropractic, and I love my work. And he was able to stay home with all 3 of our babies all the way through, and to stay home, be at practices and teams and all kinds of field trips, and it's an amazing experience. I know most of you here have a strong connection to the family that we are and the community that we are as Prepaid Legal. And whether you're sitting poolside with Jeff Olson, or having Dave Savola at your house for the Super Bowl, or going to a Yankees game with, go Steelers, or going to a Yankees game with Mike Melia, it's a family here. This is way more than making a living. We're all making a life together. And I truly believe that not only does Prepaid Legal cross state lines, it crosses down lines, and it's beautiful for all of us. I just had a very quick message. Our girls couldn't be here today, so they just wanted to say,
I stand before you today having failed in this business. My first year, my goal was to make $400 to $500 a month. After 11 months, I only made $3,300. You do the math. I failed. My next goal was to hit the $10,000 in renewal income after 10 years. 10 years later, I'm only up to about $6,000 or $7,000 a month. Once again, I failed. Not too bad, but failed, and yet I did not quit. My goal, of course, convention after convention after convention, promising, setting goals, laying out plans to hit the $100,000 mark, and convention after convention, year after year, I failed, and yet I did not quit. The reality is, you can't, as long as you don't quit, you cannot fail in this business. If you stick and stay, you'll get your pay. The Amelia family recommended a book called The Secret. I know a lot of us have read it. If you haven't, we recommend it. There's a story in there about a lady who wanted to find her partner for life. But when she looked at The Secret and looked at the situation around her life, she realized she was parking in the middle of the garage. She was sleeping in the middle of the bed. She had a closet full of clothes. She realized that she did not have space in her life for that person. So she started parking on the side of the garage. She started sleeping on one side of the bed. She cleared up some space in her closet to make space for this person. I wore a ring on this finger for years representing a fraternity that I belong to. I took that ring off about a year and a half ago to make space for the $100,000 a year ring. The question I would ask each of you is, what do you need to change? What do you need to give up? What do you need to clear out of your life so that you can have the space to have the success that you deserve with Prepaid Legal Services? You know, we're all two things. Number one, the power of renewal income. Mr. Larry Lemke worked this business back in 1987 for 10 weeks, walked away from the business for 10 months, but always kept his membership in force because he kept getting paid month after month, year after year, earning over $10,000 based on 10 weeks of work 10 years previous. When I saw that and realized I could work once and keep getting paid, and not just what I do, but what my team does, I realized that that was a phenomenal opportunity. I started part-time, now, of course, full-time, and now it's giving us a lifestyle of our dreams. You know, we're all doing something here that's bigger than any one of us, or really all of us, put together. We're changing the way people access their rights. We get to change the way people protect their identity and their families. We get to change the way people create wealth, not just a living, but wealth. We have the opportunity to make a living while we make a difference. We're really putting a pebble in the pond, everybody, ripples that will go out forever and ever and changing the face of America, all thanks to Mr. and Mrs. Stonecipher, and really thanks to each of you that talked to one more prospect and that will not quit, so you cannot fail. Thank you all very much. I appreciate it. Love to be part of the prepaid legal family. Many more years to come. Thank you.